Hello and welcome. In today's video, we are filing a European Community Sales List in France on the douane.gouv digital portal. Before we go into any details, a quick disclaimer to state that this video does not constitute as financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and the information in this video is purely for educational purposes, so please go ahead and do your own research. So as you can see, we've logged into our account here, and it brings us to a list of services. Now, the service that we're interested in to file the ECSL is this DEB Web 2 service. So I'm going to go ahead and click through here. Now, this menu along the top of this page, we want the second option from the left. It will open up this page here, and this submenu on the left, we want the second option. Now, as you can see, within the second option, there are three further sub options, and the first option is the one we're going to be using today in order to make our filing, but the second and third options are also worth noting. So this second option here allows us to view any draft sales lists that we have begun preparing, but for one reason or another have not yet filed with the tax office. This third option here will allow us to view any historic filings that we have made for historic periods. As I said, the one that we're interested in today is this top one. So go ahead and click through here. You can see here my company information, and it's asking me to choose the period for which we're making a filing. So it's going to be February 2023. Okay, so here is the first line that we are going to enter of the ECSL. Now we have several entry fields. Now the top one is an internal reference field, which does not show up in the filing, and we can just leave that alone. The second one is showing us the line number 1. Then we have regime 21. It's always going to be 21, so you can just leave this one alone. The first input field that we're actually going to make an input in is going to be a value sum. So essentially the round euro value of the specific transaction. And I'm literally going to copy this from the draft ECSL that the Pan-European VAT calculator has prepared for me, followed by the VAT number that belongs to the other party. Okay, so once I have entered that data, I'm going to go ahead and click Validator. The system will check the VAT number is legitimate, and then as you can see here, we have a success. So you can see it's registered line 1 with the value, the regime being 21, and the VAT number. And you can see on the right here, there is a pen to edit an aspect of any of the information in this line, and then to the right of that is the trash can to delete the line in its entirety. Now, if I want to move forward to make the filing, I would click this next button. However, I do have another line to add, so we're going to go ahead and click this auto line. And you can see here, we're essentially back at the previous page, the only difference being that now it's line number 2. So once again, internal reference will be left blank, regime will be left as 21, and you can see here that it's actually duplicated the VAT number from the previous line, so just do be careful, don't get caught out with that. So here you can see I'm actually entering a fictional VAT number, and I'll tell you the reason in a minute. So we go to validate, and as you can see, the system has picked up that this is an invalid VAT number. So for your awareness, if you ever do get this message here, it does just mean that the system has checked the VAT number you've entered and has found it to be invalid. So do double check the information that you're inputting. Make any correction that is necessary in order to get the VAT number validated for the line. I'm going to go ahead and change this now to a valid VAT number. Okay, and then I'm going to click validate, and you can see here we have a success. So the second line has been added to the ECSL. And this is all the data that I have for this period. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. It's going to bring me essentially to what is a summary here of all of the information that I have entered for this period. So you can see my company details on the left, and then the period, underneath which we have each of the lines we've entered, and then the sum of the lines and the sum value of all the transactions. And we have three options at the bottom towards the right. The first being to abandon, which would mean literally to abandon this filing. The middle option is to store it as a draft, but we want to file today, so we're going to be choosing the bottom right option. And here we have confirmation of the filing taking place. Now, I do like to make a practice of downloading and saving a PDF copy of each filing I make. So go ahead and click this printer emblem in the middle of the screen, and that will allow you to make a copy or a PDF download that you can store in your local drive wherever is convenient for you. If you've got value from this video, please do hit the like and subscribe buttons, and any questions you have relating to VAT, go ahead and leave them in the comments section. Alternatively, you can contact us at paneurovat.com. I will leave a link with our contact details in the description of this video. Thank you, and see you in the next one.